I'll do a video on bottle feeding, a bit different than the tube feeding. So what we've got here is we had a litter of 7 puppies, and they are a couple of days old, and there's 3 of them that were just a little skinny, a little bit not being fed quite like we like, a little bit cool. So the solution to that is to supplement with a little bit of bottle feeding. So here's the products we use. This, you can use goat's milk, don't use regular milk. It doesn't digest very well. So here's a product we use. You can get this online. Probably can get it at your Walmart too. But this is a great product because it's so easy to use. It's basically inexpensive, and it's a powdered goat's milk. Comes with a little measuring dispenser. You kind of see it on the side. Basically, you take a scoop of that, mix it with 4 ounces of warm water, and you're ready to go. You don't have to preheat it or anything. You've got warm water with it. It's all ready. And the nice thing is you can make up just what you want to use, so you don't have to refrigerate it. You just throw it away. Just make up, an ounce or something if you're just going to feed one puppy. And this is a 1 to 3 month old nipple. I like to use these silicone nipples for the cheaper kind of rubber nipples. The dogs don't seem to like it as well. Just a regular bottle. Don't go get the pet kit for pets, because the nipples are so small, they're worthless. The bottles are so small. This looks huge. When you compare it with the nipple on a Frenchie, it's about the same size. They handle it really well. All right, so I'm going to hand this to Tammy. And then, by the way, here we've got an incubator box. So here's a box that I use. This is a kind of a self-made box that I can keep the puppies at a regulated temperature. So I've got them at about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 34 degrees Celsius. So here we go. So I'm going to take a puppy out. And if you look in here, you'll see there's 3 puppies. Now, they've been fed once already. And this guy here was really small. I'm going to try and feed him again. He's already starting to... What you want to see on a puppy is when you pick a puppy up... I'll start with this guy right here. When you pick a puppy up, here's some things to watch for. The first thing is, does it look fat? And the answer is, this guy is a little bit skinny. He should be kind of bulged out a little bit if he's really happy. Now, he's not...
3 days old.
Yeah, 3 days. Now, the next thing is, if you put your finger in a puppy's mouth, then it should feel warm, and it should start suckling. You can see that guy suckling on my finger, and it feels nice and warm. That's a great sign. If he won't suckle and he feels cold, don't feed him, get him warmed up. If you try to feed a puppy that's already cold, and you add milk to its tummy, all you're going to do is put a load on it, and you probably lose the puppy. So this puppy here is doing pretty good. He's just a little skinny. So here we go.
Slow.
Here's the bottle. Now, they don't like the bottle. And this guy's used to it. He's had it once before. What you'll find is most puppies, you have to actually physically open their mouth up and stick that nipple in there. If you don't do that, they just... And here he goes. Off he goes. So the next thing that I do is typically I'll have a rag, and I'll wrap him up in the rag, because I don't want... Actually, this is a she. I don't want her to get cold. So I put her in a rag. Also, if she spills some milk... Now, you see the milk's coming out of her nose? So what I do there is I make sure that, number one, I have a little rag so I can wipe that off the nose.
Paper towel does.
Paper towel does even better. Yep.
Yeah.
And don't hold the bottle so it's just got... See, this is running a little fast. You see that nipple's a little fast. We'll try it again. Just have just a little... Can you zero right in on where the milk line is? You'll see little bubbles there. You know that this puppy's overloading a little bit.
Yeah. It's running too fast.
Yep, this is a little bit fast nipple for this guy.
Tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sometimes you just got to go get another nipple.
Tighten or loosen the nipple until you figure out that it's not.
Yep, all right.
Okay, honey, she's doing it again.
Yep, we're gonna try this one time.
Watch the video.
We're just gonna take another puppy and see if we do better with another puppy. Because sometimes that can make a difference too on the nipple. This one here. Let's try this guy here. This is the smallest one. See if we do a little better with this guy. See if you can keep up with it. See here, see this here? Doesn't want to take it. You can push this all day long, it won't take it. Just put your fingers in the side, and you have to get almost rough. You have to get almost rough with it. Get your finger in there, and you've got to force them open, and there it goes. And once it's in there, and after a few goes, they get used to it. This nipple's working for this guy. And sometimes putting your fingers on the side of the mouth and rubbing on the sides, that'll help them, stimulate them to get going if they're a bit slow. And then I keep on feeding this puppy until 1 of 3 things happen. It starts to come out of its nose, stop. It jerks its head away and doesn't want any more. Or you can look at its belly and it's obviously full. Any of those 3 things has had enough. Don't overload him.
See him working his little hands.
Yeah, he's working his little hands. Yes, there you go. This is a happy little puppy, right? It's going to take me...
If they were lethargic.
Yeah, they're a bit slow this morning. Yeah. It's going to take me a good 5 minutes to... Actually, this puppy's already been fed once about half an hour ago. I didn't want to feed it too much the first time because it had a bit of a slow night, I think.
These are our little chocolate babies.
Yep. And you can see just...
Mama's milk was coming in real tight, so she was extra hot, and she messed up the towel to cool
herself off.
and the babies, some of the babies were wrapped up in the towel.
Couldn't get to Mama.
No.
See these bubbles here? That's a good sign. That means that she's taking milk. You see the bubbles?
Yeah.
She's just enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Little hands going away like she's trying to massage it. Okay, so there we go. That's it. Bye, everybody.
Look, smile.